Yeah, so even though each person had individual roles, what we tried to do is we tried not to have a specific games designer. So normally in big studios you'll have like a lot of the game sort of the developer which creates the software and the tools, and then the designer actually builds the stuff using the tools. So the in-game stuff. So like the developer will make like the maps, tool software for generation and terrain and stuff like that, and then the designer will come in and actually build the terrain and the trees and stuff like that and put it all in place so it's going to be laid out. And I didn't want someone that was specifically in control of just that, because what happens is you get sort of tunneled into one person's vision, and then what happens is if something is fun but it's not in their vision, it wouldn't go in. So we wanted to be really flexible, so what we did is basically had everybody decide, like, is this fun? What could we do here? Everything like that. So it was all like a group.
So what's the name of your game then? Tell us a bit about the name.
Sure, so I got a lot of games out, probably something like 14, 15 titles by now. Our sort of two bigger ones are Star Plantation.
Star Plantation?
Yeah, so that's like a sort of Slime Rancher-esque type game where you're basically going about on a planet and you're basically discovering like what happened on the planet. And it's all cutesy, so like everything's got like really cute faces. You deal damage by throwing poo at creatures, you know, it's like really over the top. And then the other game that we have is Super Undercover Slime Agent, which I know is a mouthful and nobody will ever remember. So SUSA is what we call it because it's much easier to remember. That's probably our biggest title. It was.
I've actually played that.
Yeah. Yeah, it got pretty mad at one point where we had like so many people playing it. It's a 4-player sort of platformer, and the only controls you have are left and right. It's a physics-driven game, and because you're made of slime, you're constantly bouncing off everything, including other players. And basically, you're trying to get to the end of the map as quick as possible, or if you're playing multiplayer, the first person to get there wins. We have like a battle mode now and a whole bunch of other things, but that's really when it took off, and we sort of had to, our branding and everything for that was like amazing.
So can people still play that game at the moment? Is that available for people if they want to check it out?
Yeah, so it's available online still. There's still people that do videos, there's people that stream it every so often. And yeah, it's fun to see people actually play your creation, especially when they enjoy it. The main thing we wanted as well was, especially with that game, was to make sure that adults could play with kids. Because the number one thing that we found when we were making games, especially because we wanted to be family focused, was that the adults, when they wanted to play kids with games, number one thing they said was, I don't have a clue, like the controller has like 75 buttons on it. Like they've all got letters, numbers, you know, I'm not here for maths. And so we made it very simple, left and right, so that all you had to do was join in by pressing 2 buttons. And because the game sort of handles all the physics and stuff for you, it was just done for you to create fun moments all the time. So even if you weren't good or anything, it wasn't like truly skillful. It was just more enjoyment.
Okay. So from there then, what was the next part of your journey? Obviously, you've still got that going on, but you're doing other things. So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so I took a little bit of a step back last year, and I'm now working as a software engineer at Codify in Aberdeen. We basically build a lot of tools for a lot of big companies, and some of the skills were transferable, so we do a lot of like real-time 3D rendering and stuff like that. So a lot of the stuff that we've done in games directly transforms over to it, so it's like good for people that do want to get into game development, especially. You know, the skills are so transferable to software engineering, or if you're really good and you build engine tools, you'd be perfect in every role, basically.
So would you say there are quite a lot of jobs available for people that are looking to get into games development? I heard you mention that yesterday. What advice would you give anybody that are looking to get into that industry? How young do you start? What tips can you give them, and what are the opportunities at the moment?
Yeah, so there's millions of jobs basically. We actually don't have enough people to fill the jobs in the games industry at all. We don't have the people with the skills or the ability, so quite often you'll find a company, instead of having one senior person, they'll have like 5 graduates basically, to try and see which person is going to basically produce the best result at the end of the day, take the skill to the next level. There's literally hundreds of jobs going all the time. I can tell you right now off the top of my head that Ubisoft are hiring about 70 people, and that was posted like last week. So they're definitely after it. And for the people that want to get in it, I would say to start. For people that want to get started in it and how young you have to be and stuff like that, I wouldn't say it's down to age, it's more about like how you can use it. So a computer, for example, if they can use a computer, they can basically start getting started in games development. The younger, the better, because what happens is, again, like I said, these companies are taking like 5 graduates rather than 1 senior in. But if you're the better graduate, you'll so quickly progress through the company because they have the ranks waiting for people basically. They just don't have the people with the skill level to do it.
They've got the framework obviously just built, they're just waiting on the staff. So what about people that aren't starting college or whatever, they perhaps are interested in games development and they want to get in, is there still opportunities or is there a fast track way that they could actually do it as well?
Sure, so games industry is a strange one in terms of how we hire people. Some studios are very specific to, we want you to have attended this university with this degree. Some don't actually look at what you have from any university, so you can send them a bunch of stuff and it just goes into the bin, and then they just look at you as a person. And the number one thing is they usually when you apply for these things, they'll give you a sort of technical quest, where they'll basically give you a puzzle to solve. And you'll get, say, 4 hours, and you basically got to program or fix or anything like that, and then they'll look at the solution, and then based off how you've written it, is basically where they sort of judge your skill and ability level.
I suppose that makes sense. They want to test your ability before they give you a job, don't they? Okay, we're going to jump to the audience, if that's okay.
I wasn't here when I said, but what games did you make?
Sure, so I can tell you some of the games, and I can't tell you them all. I can tell you the ones I worked on in my company, which is like Star Plantation, Russel, the End is Nigh, a whole bunch of other ones. And then we worked on, so when I worked at AAA Studio, we worked on plenty of other things for other companies, but we did do like the network engineering for Halo 3 multiplayer. So that's probably my claim to fame.
Is it safe to say then that experience trumps what university you go to at the end of it? Because you're talking about you got tested when you applied for these jobs. But is it safer to say that if you go to a AAA company and you've been a games tester or you've worked in your own game, that they actually are more willing to take you on for having that sort of self-taught experience?
So this is for them to weigh up. But yeah, generally I would say that the experience is more valued than the degree. However, when you take someone with a degree, you know that they've been taught to a certain standard, and standardization is always good, especially in games when you're going to be writing millions of lines of code. It's nice to be able to have someone else that can read the code. So the standardization is always there, but you can basically do both routes, so it's really dependent on the person. Sometimes self-taught is good because it shows that they are sort of self-motivated to be better all the time, and that if they've come across a problem, they've taught themselves how to get around it as opposed to being taught by someone else how to get around it. So, but universities can be good as well because again they do sort of standardization code. So yeah.